Dishwasher, would you please be quiet? I'm trying to record a video. Hey guys, and welcome to the recovery room. So my hair's short. I hope you guys saw the video where I get this cut, and that explains why and stuff. So today I want to talk about good days and bad days. Any normal human has a good day and a bad day. Any normal human who stays up late and wakes up in the morning will have a bad day because they're tired and they can't really get through work just because they're exhausted, and that's normal. That's what normal people do. When you're chronically ill, there's a much bigger and much harsher version of bad days. Bad days are when you can't get out of bed. Bad days are when you feel like screaming because you're in pain. Bad days are when your medication just isn't working that day for some reason. Bad days are when you're totally fine and then you just collapse for no reason. And bad days are even when it starts out as a good day and gets worse throughout the day. But good days are like a miracle for us. Good days means getting up and changing clothes. Good days means you brush your hair. It means you played piano for 5 minutes. It means you got up and made yourself food. It means you were a functional human being for any length of time and you feel good. I've had a lot of good days recently. Because of being diagnosed with fibromyalgia and being put on a medication for it, it's working and it's helping. And now the pain that I have is only in my joints. And it's a miracle for me because I've had good days in a row when I would usually have 2 to 3 bad days, 1 good day, and more bad days. Today was a bad day. It was my first bad day in about a week. And because I've had so many good days, the bad day was much worsened. I was dizzy, I was nauseous, my blood pressure was scarily low. And I couldn't even go to work, and you guys know how much I love work. Good days and bad days are a thing that almost define me now. Because I'm always bubbly. I'm always happy. I will always be bubbly and happy. But when I'm having a bad day, it's way harder for me to be bubbly and happy. And that bothers me because I always want to be true to myself and I always want to be the hyper, bouncy, happy person that I am inside. And the fact that my body is betraying me and making it unable for me to be who I am, it hurts a lot. The psychological damage of the bad days is almost worse than the physical pain that I feel. I want to be more than I am, and I can't be because my bad days weigh more than my good days. One day that won't be true. Maybe one day I'll be better. Science is working towards curing a lot of the things that I have. But right now, my good days and bad days define me. And so, I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't let your bad days get you down. Because your bad days mean nothing when it comes to how wonderful you feel on your good days. Focus on the good days and let yourself rest on the bad ones. You will make it through. You will be able to do this. And it will be okay. Please don't be hard on yourself when people are hard on you for being lazy or whatever their excuse is. Rejoice in the good days. And you can make it through it. And I know it's really, really, really tough, that people don't understand what good and bad days are. And I truly wish that they would understand, because it's a fact of life that good and bad days are a thing, and good and bad days are terrible to deal with. To not know how you're feeling the day before, to have people invite you to things and say, I'll see how I am in the morning of that day. I can't give you a promise right now. I wish that healthy people could understand. And hopefully, one day they will. But for right now, tell them that it's like one of those days when they've stayed up too late. Or it's like you went out partying last night and you came home hungover. And so now you feel like crap and you have a headache and everything is wrong. Or, I don't know, what else do healthy people do? I don't know. Try and explain it to them in a way that they'll understand. Because it's human nature not to understand other people's trials. And so helping them explain why their friend is in pain, why their friend isn't able to go out to lunch that day, will help a lot. I think it'll make life a lot easier. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know really what my point is. Just don't let the bad days get you down. Please do not. Don't push yourself too hard when you have good days, because I don't want you getting sick and worse. Be careful, measure what you can do, measure what's safe for you before you do it. And I know it's a struggle, I know it's hard, but be careful. You are worth so much more than what you think, and you will make it through this. You will learn to survive, and maybe there might be a cure for you. If there isn't right now, there might be one day. And all we have to do is keep hoping that our good days outnumber our bad days. Okay? That's it. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to explain my view on good and bad days and how it feels for me right now, because I'm having more good days than I had bad days. And especially with today being my first bad day, it was present and a pressure. So I'm better now and I'm feeling a lot more energetic like normal. I took my fibromyalgia medicine a few hours ago, so it should be kicking in, and actually my sleeping pills are kicking in too, so I'm really tired. Yeah, okay, so that's it. Comment below some comparisons of bad days for people that don't understand. What are ways that you can say it that aren't just being hungover or tired? Alright, I love each and every one of you. Get plenty of rest, drink extra water, and stay strong. And nice to see you.